back at it with the E36s. So Alex's car is going to get the quarters trimmed along the edges, and we're going to roll the fenders a little bit if necessary also. Trying to make as much clearance as possible without having that fat BMW lip. We're going to do that on the silver car, and then the yellow car subframe is actually going to get disassembled. I'll try to capture as much as I can, but today's just going to be a busy work day trying to get everything done and prepared for the weekend. Okay, so the subframe's apart, and I want to show you guys a couple things where it went bad. So the first thing was the diff cover snapped. So I was running really low tire pressures, driving really aggressive. This was at Grange and or Apple Valley Speedway, and so the diff mount snaps, which slams the diff super hard onto the casing here, and from that slam it literally pulled. You can see, let me zoom in here. So it split it right here, split it from here, and then split all this all the way almost to the center. And then on this side it also tweaked these points and it cracked it. There's a hairline crack right here. Yeah, this thing is all messed up. Like, that's not even a circle anymore. I don't know if you can tell, but they're kind of ovalized, especially this one. It's really ovalized. But yeah, that's, this subframe has had a good run. It's lasted me a while. This is the original subframe that came in the car in the 1994 325. Original subframe, retiring, RIP. New one taking its place. So just got this thing stripped down, took out the old bushings that were in here. And, this will get cleaned up and ready to get assembled with the rest of the parts when they're here.
Wow.
That gives us a little more clearance for the wheel. We're gonna file this down with the flappy disc, and then just kind of get the rest of the rubber sealant out of there, and then probably gonna roll it a little bit. But this thins up the metal quite a bit, so it's gonna be much easier to work with rather than trying to fold this. I mean, this in itself is like 3 layers. They're really, these BMW quarters are pretty beefy. You can see it, multiple layers. Alex to aisle 3, please. Alex to aisle 3. I wanted to show you guys before we cut this side. We already cut the driver's side. So if you can zoom in here, Alex, this lip here is double ply metal. And BMW adds like this rubber filler on the inside. So to roll these decently, you need to grind out all the filler with the wire wheel, which is a pain in the butt, takes forever. Second thing is you're gonna have to heat this up really nicely and then do a great job rolling it, trying to fold 2 layers of metal on the outside and then 2 layers of metal on the inside. So that's 4 layers of metal that you're trying to sandwich together. And this stuff is like super solid. So instead, what we're doing is we're gonna cut a line just like this. And as it comes around here, we'll just kind of sweep in and clean that up, make one nice consistent line. Probably end up getting some of this material off here as well. So see right here, this is where that extra 3rd layer comes in. So instead of trying to sandwich all this together, we just gotta cut it off, take the floppy disk and clean it up, and then we just painted it so you get the same amount of clearance, if not more, actually probably more, without having to flare this quarter panel extremely, aggressively. And you know, that'll also give you the option to clean up this, because you can't really roll here. Once you get to the molding line, there's no rolling that. So let's do this. We'll show you guys, and then we'll show you the aftermath of when it's all painted and done. You rolling? So we tried to roll the quarter panels just a little bit and give it a little flare, and because the coilover is already installed, we couldn't get the fender roller to go as low. So a few little modifications, some drilling, little notching here, and I think that should do the trick, honestly. So we'll see. Hopefully this works. We'll find out in a minute. These two here. Let's see if this will work. Clears. Give it a couple hops in the trunk. Bounce, 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 bounce. Alright, let's see what it did. Alright. United States Postal Office.
Is it clear? No way.
Well, you want to do the other side too?
Yeah, might as well.
Let's see what this is about. I'm waiting for these goodies. Let's see what we got. Whoa. All right. Let's see this. Thank you, Chaz. Let's see. First things first. This is what could have prevented all the damage. If only I had this piece earlier, I would have saved pulling the subframe, would have not lost time at the track, would have not broke the diff mount, would have not broken axle, and would not have to change the complete subframe. Man, look at that. Raw with gloss. Yes. That's amazing.
Alright, I'm going in?
This top, you gotta pull the top back because it's like, yeah, that's crooked.
Oh, it's crooked now.
Okay, ready. Oh my goodness, my bushes. Okay, start clamping it a little bit.
Keep it going. Watch it, make sure it's straight. Don't look like
it's straight.
Is it? Straight. Straight as heck. Oh, it's going in, dude.
There you go.
Like butter? Butter.
Now it's just struggling?
Hell yeah, I'm struggling. Give me good.
Hell yeah, dude. This is life.
I'm just kidding, I'm struggling now with this. Still struggling.
Look at this boy.
Nice little elbow workout.
My goodness. Yo. Ooh. Whoa, 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 whoa. Almost there. Almost there. Almost there. Almost there.
Move that shit out.
One more bump.
One more. It's almost there.
One more bump.
You get the skinniest, weakest guy here to do this
Well, that's why he's falling behind, because he's not doing the work.
One more bump. That's it.
There we go.
That's
shit.
it.
I think we're good.
That's it.
That's not coming out.
I don't know if we're supposed to mallet this in.
Yeah, you are.
Why don't we try to like vice it? I think that'd be more safer, because last time I malleted in solid aluminum thing, it didn't go well and I ruined the piece. It's going. Yep. Yep. One more. One more. One more.
That's it.
Yeah, that's it.
Oh yeah, baby.
I think that should be good enough. Alright, so we have the diff bushings pressed in on the cover. These ones took a little bit of effort, but they're in there. They're in there for good. So we put some RTV down on the diff to get some, you know, sealant going on here. So while that kind of tacks up, I want to show you guys some of the NerpTech goodies up close. So I've been running NerpTech's lower arms. I had some eBay ones before, and like one broke, welded that, and then the other side broke sometime later. So I was like, okay, I'm not dealing with this. And this is around that time when NerpTech, Chaz, started making these awesome things. And I mean, these ones have been already through some, I wouldn't say like abuse, but I mean, I've been using them, and I don't drive the car lightly. They've been to Grange. The car took quite a beating at Grange. There's no bends, no cracks, no nothing. These are solid, and the quality is awesome. Look at that. I mean, really, take a look at that.
Oh my gosh, just look at it.
That is super nice. So this is like raw with a clear powder coat finish, clear gloss that he did specifically for me. Thank you, man. This freaking came out super nice. Really stoked on those. And even the arms, look at the upper arms. So since I'm going to true coilover, I'll be running these upper arms that eliminate, you know, the cradle for the spring, the honeycomb spring. I mean, just the detail. Let's see if I can get this to focus. Like, look at that. It's super nice. It's really, really nice. I'm telling you guys, these are quality pieces. I mean, this is not your, you know, eBay crap. So here we have it. All the NerpTech stuff ready to go back in. Everything looking pretty. We got the new arms coated the same way as the old ones to, you know, have a full matching set. Super awesome, along with the diff cover, or the diff cover brace, I should say. So here we go. Time to get it in. Whoa, that was close. Yes. Now we put on the coilover. Okay, the rear is put together. Let's take a closer look. Bam. Got the silvers, true coilovers. The upper arms and lower arms. Got the NerpTech brace.
Nice.
Well, the car is sitting on the new suspension. I took it out for a quick little rip around here down the street, and it feels really good.